Terrebonne Parish School District is now hiring bus drivers. A valid CDL is required. If you don't have a CDL, we have paid training available. You must be able to pass a medical health exam and a drug test. Our salary range is very competitive with similar jobs starting at $26 per hour. Benefits include free health insurance and retirement. Contact the TPSD Transportation Office at 876-7400 or apply online at www.tpsd.org.
A new company with a lot of history. GIS Engineering has rapidly grown its brand around an experienced team of professionals. GIS Engineering is a full-service planning, engineering, procurement, and construction management company specializing in coastal protection and restoration, upstream and downstream industrial, and transportation infrastructure projects. Putting people first, GIS Engineering, a new company with a lot of history.
Good evening and welcome to our show, Going Public. I'm Renee Fonseca, and joining us tonight from the Terrebonne Parish School District are Cheryl DeGrees, the Supervisor of Federal Programs, and Cammie Babin, the Early Childhood Program Coordinator. Tonight, we're going to go over some details for the upcoming school year in regards to the pre-K program. First off, thank you for joining us tonight. I know you guys have a busy schedule. We're going to go over some of pre-K stuff that's going on within the district. Cammie, can you go over the difference between pre-K and Ready Start Terrebonne?
Yes. Ready Start Terrebonne is a resource for parents. They work with partners. The pre-K program is one of the partners in that network. They also work with Head Start and Early Childhood Learning Centers to help parents place students in those early learning centers. LA4 is funded through a grant, and we service 4-year-olds within the district. If child who is turning 4 this year or by September 30th is eligible to apply for the pre-K program.
All right, let's talk about if, is pre-K mandatory for the children in Terrebonne Parish?
It is not mandatory, but we highly encourage our families to apply because of the wealth of benefits involved with children learning to socializing, being with other children so early on, having that structured learning environment that pre-K exposes them to. So we highly encourage them, although it's not mandatory.
Yeah, we absolutely want those kids in school.
We want them.
We want them.
We do.
Let's talk about how we can register for school. Cammie, can you tell us how a child can get into the pre-K program?
Okay, there are several ways that parents can go about finding the link. Everything is online registration this year. So on our Terrebonne Parish Facebook page, they can go ahead and find a QR code on that. And there's also the URL is also on the Facebook pages. So the QR code looks like that. They would just go ahead and scan that and it would take them to the registration site. They can also access the application by going to tpsd.org, and there are several spots within that platform that they can get to that online registration. One of those spots would be through departments, and they would find the early childhood programs link. That would take them to a page that shows them the Ready Start and the pre-K programs, and then they would go ahead and register from there. And so you can see that those QR codes and those links will take them to that online platform. Once they get to that platform, they can do everything digitally from their phone, snapping pictures of the documents that need to be uploaded, and then those things go straight to us in the early childhood department, and we review those applications from there.
And once a parent submits an application, how do they find out if they've been accepted into the program?
After the application is reviewed and once it's approved, they'll get an email sent to the email address that they've already put into that document. It will let them know that they've been approved and that they will be contacted. At this point in the year, the school will probably contact them towards the end of July, beginning of August, to let them know all the important dates if their child has been accepted into the program.
So it's fairly simple using this new online
Yes.
platform now. Yay. Cheryl, is the program a full day for students at this point?
Yes, it is a full day. So for those families that have multiple children and you have children in different grades, your pre-K students will be at school the same amount of time. It's a full day of school for those students as well.
And do all of our schools in the parish offer the pre-K programs?
All of our elementary schools offer pre-K. Yes, they do.
And then I know this is kind of the buses. Are pre-K students allowed to ride the buses within our district?
Yes, we do provide transportation. In fact, our principals work to have our pre-K students actually seated at the front of the bus because they're our youngest and our littlest children, and we like to have them in the front of the bus so we can keep an eye on them, but they ride the bus to and from school. Because they're our youngest, it is the law that they have a guardian or their parent or a designated adult wait with them at the bus stop to get on the bus, as well as to get them off of the bus in the afternoon. So we do provide that bus transportation, and we do require by law that there be an adult or a parent there to get them on and off of the bus.
And when will the parents, do they go to an orientation to find out this information, or do the schools normally call and let parents know this?
Yes, there is a pre-K orientation at the very beginning of the year. They're going to receive a letter in the mail, I believe.
Yes, the letter will come in the mail. It will tell them a screening time for their child to get some baseline data. It will also tell them the time that that school is going to offer an orientation for parents, and they will go over all the policies and the things for those students, being that this is their first time entering the public school system.
Yeah, so the parents will find out what to expect. What meals do the schools provide for our little ones, for our pre-Kers? Do they get meals, snacks, etc.?
Right. Just as our other school children, as you know, they have the bus transportation. They're there full day. They do get the benefits of the breakfast and lunch program as well as in pre-K. Our curriculum, the students are immersed in curriculum, and they are afforded snacks within the day that are aligned to some of the things that are being taught during the day in the pre-K curriculum. So they are given snacks lots of times as well. We're also very fortunate as a district. We have been granted another year of a grant to where all of our families can qualify for those free meals. Nice. So all students get that.
Yes. Well, I want to thank you ladies for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you on the show. I would like to thank you, our viewers, for watching. Don't forget to join us every week on Going Public. Good night.
Led by a 7-member commission, the Terrebonne Port was created to assist our local industry in promoting economic development. We monitor government regulations that affect our local industry and work with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to secure maintenance dredging funds. Because the HNC is the main artery for the heartbeat of Terrebonne's economy, Terrebonne Port fights a constant battle for funding to maintain the federally authorized navigable depth. We are now leasing waterfront and non-waterfront property. Terrebonne Port Commission, serving our industry to keep Terrebonne thriving.
Sea Level Construction is a heavy civil contractor that provides turnkey services for the industrial and marine industries. From building large-scale infrastructure to installing the foundation for expansion projects, Sea Level and its family of companies offer a wide range of capabilities including driven piles, drill deep foundations, structural fabrication, structural concrete, marine construction, barge maintenance and repair, site work development, heavy equipment repair services, and electrical services. Call Sea Level Construction to set the foundations for your next big project.
Located at 5004 Imperial Drive in Houma, April and Iris is a must-see for those looking for exquisite home decor and gifts. Owned by April Boudreau, along with her talented design team, there is no lack of detail to enhance your shopping experience. April and Iris has all your decor needs.
Come in today and let us help you complete your design vision. It's what we do.
April and Iris, Homa's newest home interior and gift store, where decor and inspiration meet and fulfill all your design needs.
In South Louisiana, storms are a way of life. Every storm poses a different threat, whether from flooding or hurricane-force winds. At All South Consulting Engineers, we help protect our people from these disasters. Before a storm, we work with our leaders to prevent catastrophic damage. After the storm, we help get the resources needed for rebuilding. We have helped our cities, parishes, and school boards recover over $2 billion to rebuild our community. We'll be here for the next one.